This is Sai Kumar Kortiwada. In this video, we will learn about what are event handlers in JavaScript and how to use them in our JavaScript DOM elements. So to understand this, let me quickly jump into Visual Studio Code. So here I have created index.html and index.js. My index.js has been embedded into my index.html, and now we can able to access all the JavaScript logic inside my index.js into my index.html. So here, how to use a event handlers in JavaScript. So let's understand what is event handler. Event handler is something like whenever you do some action on your HTML that has to perform some logic or a task behind the scene. So how it works in JavaScript. So actually speaking, we have lot of event handlers which are predefined in JavaScript, which are the events of mouse events, window events, as well as the keyboard events. So here today we'll try to explain you how that event handlers will trigger and what is the syntax for using event handlers in JavaScript. As a first one, I want to explain the basic event handler, which is like a button. So for example, I have a button tag, and on this button tag, I have something like a submit. So here on the button tag, to use any of the event name should be prefixed with on. That means I can perform a click event on this button element. So I can use on click. On click is the event which will take a function, or it will perform a particular callback task whenever the user clicks or whenever he triggers a particular event. For example, let me create one function, and you know about the function is a set of statements which execute a particular task. For example, here I'm using a click handler as my method or a function, and let me use console.log of button clicked. So button clicked, and let me save this. Now let me go to the HTML and call this function whenever the user clicks on that particular button. So whenever we are running this application, this click event handlers will not be triggered. Why? Because this is acting like a callback. Whenever there is an event happened on this callback will be triggered and it will start invoking. Let me go to the browser and let me reload this, inspect, and go to the console. Here whenever the user clicks on submit, then you are able to see button clicked. So whenever the user clicks on a button, then it is calling a callback function, and this task, whatever it is performed, it is running behind the scene of this button callback. So in the same way, we have lot of event handlers. We'll see few of them in the upcoming videos, and as of now we'll see two particular event handlers, that is on click, and one more thing is on load. Whenever the document is loaded, we can call a function on this on load. We will not trigger anything manually, but whenever our application or a document launches, this on load will be triggered. So let me use a function called as onload handler function, and on this handler function let me write console.log of load handler. So this is something like a browser event. Whenever the document loads itself, this event will be triggered. Let me copy this and paste here and use parenthesis, and then go here and let me reload. When the user clicks on the reload itself, the document will be getting loaded, and whenever the document is getting loaded, then this function will be called. Let me reload, and you can see load handler is called without doing any events on the document. Just on the reload itself we are able to see load handler. When the user clicks on this, then button click handler is called. Like this, we have mouse events, we have button events, and the keyboard events. Everything we have on our event handlers. So in the upcoming video, we'll target completely onto the keyboard events and how to handle that keyboard events in JavaScript. We'll see more in depth of each and every event handlers. And also, I want to let you know about TechZet. TechZet is a platform on Medium where you can learn all the backend stuff. Mainly it is focused on the Adobe Experience Management, Magento, as well as OSGI, along with the basics of Java. And you can see this link framework completely. So just have a click on the link below in the description and have a look on this Medium blog. If you like, please like, share, follow Medium blog. Hope you like my explanation. If you like my video, like, share, subscribe to my channel for more updates. Signing off. Thank you.